Join me and we will begin. Welcome, here we are again. So today's practice, we're working on side stretches and twists. And so we always begin with turn around, come down, and check in. So that's what we're up to, checking in. Coming on to the back, coming home to the body. That's what I say. Come home to the body and check in. Get comfortable with the shoulders. Have the feet on the floor. That relaxes the low back. Bring the hands on the belly and feel the breath. Feel the inhale expansion. Feel the exhale softening. That's all. Just letting your normal breath expand. And on the exhale, soften. Belly expands because the diaphragm is moving down. And as the diaphragm moves up on the exhale, the belly softens. One more breath. And then release the arms and come to your check-in. To your check-in to discover any discomfort today. Any place I need to take care today. No force. Trust what your body tells you, what's enough, what's too much. Your body knows. So we warm up, preparing for our practice today with side stretches and twists. The warm-up will be about the same as we inhale, arms overhead, and exhale, arms down. So you can have the arms alongside, up and over, or you can grip the fingers, and this is a little easier on the shoulders. So because I'm having a little trouble with my right shoulder, I'm doing the bent elbow one. You do the one that works for you. As we break up the upper back, neck, and shoulders with stretch and release. Waking up, upper back, neck, shoulders, upper arms, chest, bringing in movement. So we're just connecting to the inhale up and over, and the exhale back and down. A couple more, just at your own comfortable pace. When the arms are back down, come to a rest, release, relax, have a breath. Have a breath and check in with sensation that comes from that movement. With the breath pace that comes from the movement, now we bring the action into the low back. We bring it into the low back by lifting the knees and hugging up the knees and stretching low back. So this is just a gentle hug of the knees called Apanasana, hugging the knees, stretching low back. Check in with low back. What's going on today? What do you notice? What is your body telling you? As we hug the knees and stretch the low back, and then as the knees move away, the arch increases. We'll do one more, and then we'll pause and circle those knees. So we're enlarging the massage of the low back. The movement stimulates muscle, circulation, warmth of the muscle, elasticity of the muscle. Movement does it. Okay, let's pause, circle other way. As we're warming up the body, working on the low back. We'll finish with a hug of the knees and then bring those feet to rest. Open the arms wide to each side as we move into spinal twist. So our focus today is twists and side stretches. We're warming up the twist potential by rolling the knees down and turning the head away. It can be a small movement. It gets larger as the body warms up. That's all. We're warming it up with twist. Picturing each vertebra rotating. That's what it's designed to do. And that rotation, that movement, lubricates the spine. Movement is lubrication. Lubrication is keeping everything working, keeping everything comfortable as we roll knees side to side. And then just identifying, where do I feel the intensity? Could be different on each side. It is for me. So when my knees are to the left and my head is to the right, I feel it under the right shoulder and the right thigh. When I come back, I'm neutral, then I roll the other way. On this side, I feel it more in the left hip. Final breath, come on back. Release from the twist, bring the hands behind the knees. We're warming up the legs, extend and bend. Extend and bend. Stretching the legs one at a time so we can really feel what's going on and modify. No force here. We're warming up these power muscles through increasing circulation and elasticity. Movement does it. So we're bringing a stretch. We're not forcing it straight. Remember, we're warming it up. Warming it up. We'll finish with a hug up of the knees and then bring the feet to rest. So we move into bridge. And so we're going to change the position of the feet closer, far and far apart. This zeroes in on some more strength building in the low back. So because of laterals and twists, we're going to make sure the low back is strong. So the feet are hip width apart. We press the feet and lift the hips and round your way down, one vertebra at a time, rounding, rounding, rounding down. When you're down, have a breath. Now bring feet touch, knees touch, press up again. Different work for the low back and hips. Round your way down. Waist before hips as much as you can, rounding back to rest. When you're there, open the feet wider. Now we press up. Again, we're bringing different demand into the legs and hips. As we round your way down, we're strengthening low back. When you're down, bring the feet back to rest to a comfortable distance apart. Pick up the knees, hug the knees, and extend the legs, open the arms wide. So here we explore the side stretch. We explore the side stretch, walking the feet to one side. A baby step, another baby step, till you feel a stretch through the hip. On the outer rim, the hip is stretching from the hip all the way down toward the knee. It's stretching. Have a breath here and feel it deepen. Have another breath, feel the stretch deepen. Now bring it back. Bring the feet back to center. Let's try the other side with a step and another step. So we feel the outer rim of the hip all the way down to the knee. That whole outer rim in stretch. Have a breath. Have another breath. Feel the stretch. And then we'll release the feet back. Bend the knees. Release, hug up the knees, and relax and circle. And just see how the low back is responding, how it's feeling. And circle both ways. We always do that. The body goes to its favorite first. So hug it up and now release feet. Take a breath. We're coming over onto hands and knees. So take your time, roll over, come onto hands and knees for Chakravarkasana. So part of our warm-up series, say 1, pull the belly in, 2, drop the elbows wide, move on back, bring the hips to the heels, and on the return, lift ribs, lift chin, arching, lifting, and then dropping back. And a couple more, just at your own comfortable pace as we continue our warm-up of the body. Continue our warm-up. When you're back, come to a rest. Now let's explore some side stretch twist. Turn the head toward the hip, turn the hip toward the head. Feel that outer rim of the rib cage in stretch and the inner rib cage in contract. Bring the head back to center and the hips. Check it out. Other side. Look over the shoulder. Head toward the hip toward the head. Feel the outer rim. Feel the inner rim. Feel it. Come back. Drop the hips back. Arms longer, wider. Come forward, drop hips, lift chest. Press back. So arms, shoulders, back stretch, warming up the back. The arms, the shoulders, the spine, warming up. As I say, inhale forward, exhale back, warming up. Bring in movement, stretch. One more time. When you're back, pause. We'll release. So bring the hands back. This is where we drop into our angry cat, tucking tailbone, tucking chin, pressing hands down, pressing ribs up. Feel the whole spine stretch. Feel it. And release, and come to stand. Come to stand. Come into mountain. So stand. Feet are a comfortable distance apart. We relax the toes, unlock them. Relax the knees, unlock. For some, it's tailbone tuck. For all, extension crown. And the shoulders come up, back, and down. Mountain, Tadasana. Feeling it solid, steady, strong, and still. Feel it. And feel the breath. Final breath here, release. Turn to the side on the mat and bring the legs wide. Our warm-up for side stretches and twists goes like this. Inhale, the arms lift. Tip to one side, arm over stretch. Come back. Arm over, tip to the other side, rib stretch, come back. Cross wrist, round the back, touch above the knees, then open wide. Cross the other way, round touch. Open wide, standing twist. Rotate, soft knees, hand touches, hand on the back, look up. And on the inhale, return. Rotate, tip, touch, look up. And return. Drop down, come back up, and have a breath. So that's the series of our warm-up for side stretches and twists. Here we go. Lift, tip, arm over and back. Lift, tip, arm over and back. Cross the wrist, round touch. Soft knees, open wide. Cross the other way, round touch. Open wide. Standing twist, soft knees. Rotate, rotate. Hand to the back, hand to the ground. Look up, look down, come back up. Other side. Rotate, rotate. Hand to the back, hand to the ground. Look up, look down. Come back up, drop down, come up, relax, have a breath. Continuing our warm-up, lift, tip, sweep, and back. Lift, tip, sweep, and back. Cross, round, touch, soft knees, open wide. Cross the other way, touch, and wide. Standing twist, soft knees, hand to the back, hand to the ground, look down. And on the inhale, come back. Other side, hand to the back, hand to the ground, look down. Come on back. Release the arms, have a breath. Continuing to warm up, lift, tip, over and back. Lift, tip, over and back. Cross soft knees, round touch, open wide. Other side, touch, wide. Standing twist. Okay, so we're going to bring hand to the back, hand to the ground. Look up, look down. On the inhale, lift. Other side, hand to the back, hand to the ground. Look up, look down. Inhale up, drop down, come up. One more set, warming up. When we're ready, lift, tip, over and back. Lift, tip, over and back. Cross, round, touch, and open wide. Cross other way, round, touch, open. Wide, standing twist, hand to the back, hand to the ground. Look up, look down. On the inhale, lift. Rotate other side, hand to the back, look up, look down. On the inhale, lift, drop down, come up, bring the legs back, return to mountain. So feet hip width apart, toes relax, knees unlock. Tailbone tuck for some, for all. Extension crown, shoulders up, back and down. Feel it solid, feel it steady, strong and still. The mountain. Tadasana. Feel the breath. We'll release. So now we're going to drop down to chair and working the neck. Bring the arms overhead with an inhale breath. Sweep the arms behind, drop down, look over the shoulder. Come back up. Sweep the arms behind, drop down, look over the other shoulder. And up and release and have a breath. And again, arms overhead. Sweep the arms behind, drop down, look over the shoulder. And inhale up. Again, cover the shoulder. And up. Come all the way down, hang down. Leg stretch here. Breath is free. Soft knees, just gently straightening and stretching. Final breath here. Come back up. And once more, drop down, look over the shoulder. And come back up. Look over the other shoulder, dropping down. Come back up. Final time down. Leg stretch here. Final breath. Come back up and release. So now we'll move into our side stretch series. Foot forward, foot wide and back. So I'm going to change it out and do the other side first. Foot forward, foot back. So bring the hands to the thighs, slide to the knee or lower. Now the outside arm, sweep it up. Bring it over, drop it back, look down. Bring the arm up and over, look in. Sweep the arm back, look down. Arm up and over, look in. Arm back, look down. Side stretch. Neck work. Final time. When it's down, now come to this front leg. Bend the knee. Bring the arm across to rest on it. Sweep that back arm up and forward and stay. And feel that stretch from the ankle bone, up the leg, up the ribs, out the fingertips. You can look down. Final breath, release the arm, release the leg, fold once more, relax, stretch, feel it. Final breath, come back up, change it out. Foot forward, foot wide and back. Hands to the front knee, to the knee or below, forward bend, stretch. Leg stretch here. So once more, the outside arm, I'm rotating the shoulder, bringing the arm up and over, and swing it back. Look in, up and over, look down, sweep back. In, up and over, down, sweep back. And again, up and over, down, sweep back, up and over, down, sweep back, up and over, down, sweep back. Come to a rest, bend that front knee, bring the arm across, bring the other arm up and extend so you feel the shoulder rotating back, the stretch from the ankle, up the leg, to the hip, up the ribs, to the shoulder, to the arm. Final breath, release the arm, come back to the forward bend, and relax. Come on up, bring the legs back. Let's find the balance challenge for the twist. One foot in front, rotate, back, and forward. Rotating, challenging balance because the eyes are moving. And then come back and change out the leg. Other foot forward, arms up, rotate, rotate. When you're back, come to a rest and release. And now come down to the knees. Come back to hands and knees. Return to Chakravikasana. Hands and knees. Chakravikasana. Easy, soft counter pose here. Just relax. We'll come to a rest. Come to a rest, bring out one foot. Stand on the knee. So the hands resting on the thigh, the other arm is sweep up, over, and to the outside of that thigh. Hands to touch. Look back. It's a twist. Stay. Final breath. Release head. Release the hands. Release the leg. Bring out the other one. Stand on the knee. Arm up. Bring it across. Bring the elbow to the thigh on the outside. Hand to touch. Deep twist. Release the head, release the hands, release back. Chakravikasana. So let's do a little more twist for the shoulders. So hands to the floor, other hand sweep under, bring the shoulder down. The hand that's on the floor, press, and that rotates the shoulders and deepens the twist. Final breath here. Come back up. Check out the other side. Hand to the ground, shoulder under, cheek down, hand that's forward, press. That presses the top shoulder back and deepens the twist. Final breath. Release. Return to Chakravikasana. Back to easy, soft. Check in with the breath. Slow it down. Relax. Relax in Chakravikasana. We're coming onto the belly, so pause here. And now come on down. Belly to the ground. Arms forward. Forehead resting. Come to a resting place. Forehead resting. I have to keep my chin out from the microphone, but you have the forehead resting. And check in once more, feeling the breath pace as it correlates with the demand for the energy always. So we're watching the breath settle down. Now bring attention to the legs and hips. Attention to legs and hips, and notice that the legs and hips have found a very comfortable place. Your body always finds what's comfortable, and so this is it. As we prepare for Bhujangasana, the cobra lifts. Bring the hands alongside, turn the cheek to the side. It'll be repetition and stay as we change the position of the feet. So we start with the feet, hip width apart, wherever they are is just right for you. Press the palms, peel up, and come down, turn the cheek. Press the palms, peel up, come down and turn the cheek. Have a breath. Press the palms, peel up, stay, pull back on the palms, stay, feel it in the low back, feel it in the hips. This is a strengthening series for the back. Final breath, and down, cheek to the side. Bring feet touch, knees touch. Feet touch, knees touch, cheek is to the side. Check in with the breath. And we'll begin again. Press the palms, peel up, come on down, turn the cheek. Again, press the palms, peel up, come on down and turn the cheek the other way. Keeping the feet touch, knees touch, press the palms, peel up, stay, pull back on the palms. Feel the work in the low back and the hips. Final breath, down, cheek to the side, open the feet wide. Open the feet wide, check in with the breath. We're watching the breath, reacting to all of that work. So the breath comes back to rest in its own perfect timing. So just notice the breath. We have one more set like this. And that is press up, peel up, come down and turn the cheek. Again, press up, peel up, come down and turn the cheek. Have a breath. Have a breath here, press up, peel up, pull back on the hands and stay. Feel the work in the low back and hips, and down. That was a strengthener series. Now bring the arms forward once more. Bring the forehead to rest and relax. Relax and feel the breath. Relax and enjoy. Letting go. Okay, now we're working the legs and working the low back. And this series is there to build and maintain strength in the low back for the challenges of side stretches and twists. So we keep the low back strong. So the forehead is to rest. Arms are forward. Bring the feet touch, knees touch. Now just lift a half an inch and open the legs wide. Close and release down and have a breath. Lift a half an inch and open wide. Close, press feet, press knees, come down, down, and have a breath. This is a strengthener for low back. Lift a half an inch and open wide. Close, press feet, press knees, come down, down, and have a breath. Lift a half an inch and open wide. Close, press feet, press knees, and down. Have a breath. Lift a half an inch and open wide. Close, press feet, press knees, come down, have a breath. Here's our last one. Lift a half an inch and open wide. Close, press feet, press knees, down. Release the arms, roll over onto the back, pick up the knees and hug the knees. Pick up the knees, hug the knees. So we let the back relax from all that work. Circle, hug. Just bring release into low back. Be sure to circle both ways. Avanasana and circling. We'll come to a rest, hug it up, and now release the feet. So spinal twist, it'll be a stay. It can be your favorite twist or my favorite twist. And my favorite twist is bring the right foot to rest at the top of the left knee. Roll the knees to the right side, turn the head away, and stay. So when we're on the back, there's more work in the spine, and the twist is expressed in the hips, and the shoulders are relaxed down. And you'll see the opposite is true in the seated twist. So another breath here, come back to center with the head, with the knees, swap it up. Left foot rests at the top of the right knee, knees roll down to the left side, head turns away, and stay. Focus on the exhales. Feel the twist in the hips, the leg, front of the hip, back of the hip, wherever you feel it. Final breath, come back up with the head, with the knees, uncross. Pick up the knees once more and circle. Massaging low back, circulation low back. So now we're rolling to the side and coming to sit. So make your way to sit, and we'll try a twist in the seated position. Try the twist in the seated position. So I always sit on the mat. It elevates the pelvis and tips the pelvis a bit. So the feet are in what's called Sukhasana easy pose. Sukhasana easy pose. So we'll bring hand across, other hand behind, lengthen the spine, and gradually and gently turn deeper into the twist. So you see the hips are stable, and it's the shoulders that are in twist. As we deepen the twist and deepen the twist and deepen the twist, and then the back arm extend to the sky, tip it over toward that front knee, look at that front knee and stay. So from this twist, we brought in a side stretch. Very powerful posture. Come back up, release the arm, release the arm. Let's try the other side. So the hand comes across, other hand down behind, lengthen spine. Use those exhales to gradually, to gently deepen the rotation of the shoulders. Compared to the lying down twist where the shoulders were stable and the hips were stretching, here the hips are stable and the shoulders are stretching, and the ribs. Final breath, back arm, extend it to the sky, point it toward that empty knee, lean toward that empty knee. Feel that deep side stretch. Final breath, come back up, release the arm, release the arm. Let's come back to neutral. Wrap the arms under or hug up the knees. Feel the back stretch. Feel the whole back stretch as you hug the knees to the chest and drop the chin. Now we're releasing, extending legs, bringing the stretch to Paschimottanasana. Walk the hands over soft knees, toes point or flex, drop the chin. Hold back in stretch. From the heels to the hips, from the hips to the shoulders, all in stretch. Stay here with the breath. Feel the intensity wherever you feel it, and it is different for each. Where you feel it is exactly right for you. The stretch finds the tightest place. Is it more on one side than the other? Is it more low, middle, or high? Different for each and no wrong answer. A couple more breaths, and then we'll release. From this forward bend, Paschimottanasana, make your way back up, and we move into guided relaxation. So you're coming down. You're coming down, bringing support as you like under the head or the knees or nowhere or everywhere. Whatever works for you to get comfortable, that's your job. You get comfortable as you settle. As you settle to the ground, wiggling hips and legs, arms and shoulders, back. Everything comfortable. Feel the whole body relaxing down. That's your job. Relax the body. We take it deeper through this focus of now lower body, squeeze and tighten hips and legs. Feel it. Power squeeze. Let it go. Let it relax. Feel the softening and have a breath. Have a breath and come to the shoulders. Shrug the shoulders to the ears. Lift the head a bit. Stretch through the fingers. Head down gently. All the rest, let it down. Come to the jaw. Soften, move, and stretch the jaw. Release, stretch the tongue toward the chin. And release. Press lips, wrinkle nose, squint eyes, feel it squeeze. Release, soften. Now we come back through the body and check back in. We're softening toes and arches, heels and ankles. We're softening calves, shins, knees from the inside soften. We're softening upper legs, hips, and belly. So we feel the whole lower body letting go. And we come to the spine. Feeling where the spine touches or where it may lift away. Shoulders. Heavy shoulders, arms, hands relaxing down. And notice how the fingers have softened and relaxed. We come to the throat and soften. To the lips, soften. To the tongue, floating. To the teeth, not touching. Let the cheeks relax and behind the eyes, the brow, and the scalp, so the whole body letting go. Feel it. Whole body letting go. Now check in with the breath. Notice how the breath is easy, soft, and relaxed. Look a bit deeper. Deeper mind and thought. Sounds may come. It happens. If you can stay, stay. Thoughts, yes. Thoughts carry you away. Come back. Release the thought. Return to the body. Come back to the body and look deepest and stay. Peace, stillness, stay. Come back to the breath. Come back to the body. Come back to movement and stretch as we close. And I hope you keep with you the ease in your body and strength, the balance, the energy, and the peace until the next time. And I thank you.